Well, we got you here, and you're a big fan of Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Let's talk about Michael Jackson.
Go right after it. Yeah.
The man can dance.
In the bar, on the beach, you and me, in Spain.
The man could sing. I grew up with his music, loved every bit of it. I'm just so sad that behind the scenes he just struggled with so many things.
At 12:21 this afternoon, the Los Angeles 911 operators took a call.
You know, whether it be his looks or the way he was raised and just all the stories, be true or false. I really think in the long run he had a good heart. I really do. But I just think, and I think what was he was a Mormon, is that right?
Jehovah's Witness.
Jehovah's Witness.
But they didn't celebrate anything. No birthdays, no nothing.
Right.
What does that mean? When someone asks how old you are, you just say Jehovah's Witness.
You still get older and you don't celebrate. As a matter of fact, some of us get so old. We get so old we don't celebrate.
Right, I get
The music and how many of us grew up with.
He made Thriller. Thriller.
As Dave Chappelle says, he made Thriller.
Yeah.
Thriller.
I mean, he totally revolutionized the whole
made
music
what?
video.
Thriller.
Thriller, yeah. That was the first full-length music video. Yeah.
It changed the world.
And no one's gonna save you.
One of the first, when I was probably, 1985, I think is where I remember that. I think I was in first grade. You had the tape, the Thriller tape, and I remember listening to that thing front and back, front and back, front and back. PYT. That's my favorite song.
Mm-hmm.
Also on there was Beat It. And the funny thing was how much he was every voice on those albums. There were no backup singers.
It's true, we'll make a better day, just you and me.
He was the backup singer.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he did the whole thing. He just went to a studio and produced the whole thing. He was the go back and listen to him now. He was the backup singer. He's the one that put his voice over. He sung multiple times. And just everything the amazing talent he was. He invented an entire, some of his stuff was based on James Brown. He invented an entire, some of his stuff was based on James Brown. But then he took it in his own direction. Definitely added his own flavor to it.
Well, think of the moonwalk.
He didn't invent that, but he definitely brought it to the light.
Well, yeah.
He took it from the street.
Was it the Grammys?
No.
Or what was it that he performed at for the first?
It was the Soul Motown.
Are you sure it was Motown that he did that first?
It was the Motown 50th anniversary, something like that. Yeah, because the brothers did an act. He said, "I'll do it if
I can do a solo."
Yeah.
Well, I'll just have to plead ignorance about all of this.
Yeah.
This whole area. Mm-hmm.
Well, some artists stand the test of time, and they're just, their music and everything. Well, shoot, all his music has stood it and then some.
Yeah, well, and I know there for a while he kind of faded.
Well, yeah, he was on a tour, like getting ready for a tour.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw pictures of him. He looked just as healthy and spry as ever.
But that's just like so many. It's just a man with so many inner battles. You feel sorry for him. I mean, it was either his appearance or his, and I think he opened a zoo just because. I know he didn't have much when he was growing up, and he was denied a childhood. And I think that was part of his whole MO was that he wanted to be childlike. He never got a chance to be childlike. And so when he had the money, he gave himself a chance to be childlike and created Neverland.
Yeah.
And,
People of some wealth, they can, a particular level of wealth, are able to keep out anybody that dares to shine a light on something they don't like. They can just cut them out. To be in that inner circle with him, you have to kind of be a yes man or go along with it in order to. So it's not good to not be accountable to anybody. I think that's allowed a lot of what his unsavory lifestyle, I guess is what you want to call it. Maybe, that was, maybe would have been stopped by a proper mother or father if they had any control, but he had all the money.
Well, I think that's part of what they said was the problem in his death, was that the doctors would not say no because they were getting paid.
Do you know what killed him, Dad? He couldn't sleep. So in order to sleep, he would induce the same drug they gave me to induce that coma. That's how he would sleep every night. They would induce a coma to put him out. Well, and so we've got a doctor giving it to us at his home. It's not a total stand-up doctor.
We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Conrad Robert Murray, guilty.
Totally illegal. And he gave him a little too much one time.
But his back was...
I know you keep saying, I've never heard that before.
Oh, yeah.
And I have no doubt, but
Yeah.
I've never heard
His
that
back
before about
pains.
his back.
Yeah.
But I know he had problems sleeping.
And that's that.
But, if he had a little God in his life, who knows what can happen now.
Everybody needs Jesus.
You've been hit by a smooth